Describing my father in 3 words.
Awesome.
Larger than life.
Very outgoing.
Integrity.
I had 3. Let me think about it for a minute.
Service and honor. How's that? Yeah.
Fun, caring, and
Hardworking and willing to compromise.
Genuine.
see, I freeze up.
That's all
I
right.
got nothing.
That's all right.
I had 3. I had fun, caring.
And he's got a great sense of humor, so I know that's more than 3 words, but the spirit for which you see him, it's hard to put him in a 3-word category, but he's just a great person that truly makes people feel at home.
David has been as you know, has been in the military and has been a very loyal servant to our country. As you know, he went to Desert Storm, which is one of the more difficult times in our relationship and practice. But he came back, and I think he still carries some of those patterns with him because he still sleeps in the office floor on concrete, which is, I can't imagine how one can do that.
First impression, I was a resident with his son Jason. We're rounding on patients at Children's, and Dave followed us and was hanging out with us. And he's a pretty intimidating guy. His carriage, his demeanor, he was awesome, but he just comes off as a kind of a scary, hard-nosed military man. Until you get to know him, he's totally not like that at all.
He's got a great laugh and a very robust voice, and you can hear him coming, and you know it's him, and it's going to be a good day. He's always in a very positive mood. It's fun to work with him.
And we usually knew when David was in the house because we could hear his feet on the floor as he came through the hallway, pounding, boom, boom, boom.
I guess my first impression when I met my father was I cried because I was a baby. He probably laughed. He probably cried. I don't really remember that experience though.
As you may not know, David and I were in the same class together at Marquette. And I'd come to Green Bay, and one day he came by and said, "You're looking for a partner?" And I said, "Absolutely." And from there on, we started, and it's been a great relationship through all those years.
You know, he is Army, and so we had this little kind of Army-Navy thing going, and so he knew right away that I was Navy, and so I automatically had a high level of respect for someone who's had so much experience, and he was someone you could always bounce questions off of, and it was just a fantastic relationship.
So his legacy is professionalism, quality of care, and it's something that I strive to meet daily.
Just in general, the way that he's not afraid to run his schedule an hour behind to spend that extra time with a patient.
I don't know if I could point out to one specific thing that was his legacy, other than the fact that he was great with patients, great with the staff, and great to work with. Just an all-around great guy.
So David, the journey is the reward. And I hope you have another chapter as good as the first one.
I just hope he doesn't disappear. I mean, he's such a good friend, and be able to have him close by, at least during the season parts that he wants to be close to the Green Bay community. But he's just such he's just a fun guy to have close by. So
I would say thank you for giving us all these years, for preparing me and providing this experience for me. I think he's been a great mentor, a great influence on all of us, and I think we all wish him very well and hope that he doesn't become a stranger, that he continues to come around. We'll even keep a desk for him in the basement if he wants. I think I really just hope that he's able to enjoy life now and continue to do what he really loves.
Parting words, I think I love the guy. Dave LeMoine is an awesome guy. I owe him and Mike and Denny a lot. And he was just a great guy, a great mentor, and I'll always have a special place in my heart for him, always.
Fair winds and following seas, my friend. May I join you someday on this road. I'm going to miss you.
Just a toast to you, David.